The 5-Minute Advantage from Viper Radar, only on K2 News.
Welcome back to AM Northwest. You know, colors affect everything from appetite to productivity. So here to tell us how some of the most popular colors affect our behavior, we welcome back behavioral investigator Vanessa Van Edwards. Nice to have you back.
Thank you.
And before we get into that, because you are the human lie detector, you know what people are thinking just by their body language. So let's talk about something that's been in the news lately, and that's Lance Armstrong's interview with, what's her name?
Oprah.
That
Oprah. Woman.
Yeah, that woman who used to have a show. Anyway, I'm sure you watched it. When we look at some of these pictures here, what are you getting from Lance's interview? Were we getting truthfulness and...
So what was interesting about his interview is actually the absence of certain emotions. You know, he was saying how sorry he was. He was really remorseful, but you did not see a single expression of sadness. So sadness is when you pull your inner corner of your eyebrows down and you go into a frown. So it looks like this. Cynics. You didn't see any sadness on his face at all. In fact, what you did see was contempt. This is a one-sided mouth raise. It kind of looks like a smirk. Here's a picture of him doing it. You saw him kind of wiggle his mouth a lot. That's contempt, disdain. So what you didn't see was sadness. What you did see was anger. I think he was really irritated that he had been caught. He was irritated that he had to confess.
Oh, interesting. Okay, now what about this this other picture here? Take a look. This is, what is this called? A cowboy pose?
This is called the cowboy cross, and it's actually a very typically American thing. It's an alpha male pose, so men who are feeling confident, territorial, a bit aggressive, dominant, they do it. In fact, in World War II, Germans always could tell American spies because they did the cowboy cross. Europeans at that time didn't do it. They did a tighter cross.
Right.
And so that's how they actually caught American spies.
And in some cultures, I know that putting the leg up like that is bad manners.
Exactly,
Yeah.
because it's aggressive,
Right.
subconsciously.
It's like my heel to you.
Exactly,
Yeah.
you see the bottom of their
But
feet.
what does that mean?
So when someone does that, it means they're feeling confident, they don't feel remorseful. So the fact that he was doing that showed that he really felt like
He was in full
confident.
control.
Yeah, he was doing this. I think he really felt like this interview was going to save his career. He was going to convince people. And this great move is he often pounded his chest a little. I don't mean to hit my mic, but he would go like this. He would refer to himself like this. Now that is, as we know, apes, you know, they kind of do that move. That is a dominant alpha male move as well. And when he referred to himself that way, it shows he still thinks of himself very highly as a dominant male. And he said to Oprah, "I believe you have to dope to win." So I think that he truly was doing it because he felt like he had to, but I don't think he felt that sorry.
Interesting. Well, all right, very, very
Fascinating.
good.
Now we're going to transition now into colors because previously we had you on and we didn't get to all the colors.
Yes.
And so we want to get to all the colors now, what they mean and how they influence you, influence your behavior, that kind of thing. So let's talk about yellow.
Yes, so yellow is obviously a bright, cheery color.
Yeah.
It has a very high wavelength, which means that energetically it sort of causes joy. It's cheerful. That's why we see it in a lot of like fast food restaurants because it's supposed to bring up your energy.
Yeah.
So it's a very happy color. You want to be careful not to wear too much yellow because it can be overwhelming. Literally, it's too much high frequency wavelengths. So cheerful.
So if you want, that's why kitchens are often yellow too, right?
Exactly, like kitchens. It's a great pop of color. It's a great color. You know, it's winter here. If you want to wear like a yellow scarf, it sort of brings sunshine. It literally reminds us of sunshine.
All right, what about green?
Okay, so I noticed Helen's wearing green today. It is a great color to wear on television. Green is harmony. It's very calm on the eyes. It's actually the most soothing color for the eyes. So I highly recommend people make their desktops on their computers green if they can do a green background because, you know, computer screens are very difficult on the eye, whereas green is a very relaxing color.
And it's the color of the year. 2013,
Yes.
emerald green is the color of the year.
Harmony, relaxing, that's also my birthstone, so I love
that.
green. So yeah, and also, you know, green screens, it's a very relaxing color for the eye.
Would you put green in a restaurant?
Better for restaurant. Red induces appetite, which we talked a little bit about
Right.
last time. Yellow is a cheerful color, so those would be probably better.
Better.
But green you could do. Yeah.
White.
White, so sterile, pure, innocent. I always say to people, try not to do white bed sheets at home in your master bedroom because it reminds you subconsciously of a hospital bed, which is not something that you want to be thinking about when you're in the bedroom.
Oh, that's it. Now, why do hospitals use so much white?
Okay, so because it's the color of purity and being sterile. So if you, like, hospitals should use white because they
Right.
show that they're clean and they're pure, but if you are trying to have a romantic love life, red would probably be a little bit of a better color for sheets.
And then a black.
Black. So this is the color. I'm wearing black today. It's the color of mystery and formality and power. So if you're a professional and you want to be seen as a professional or an expert, black is a great color to wear, except that I always caution, don't wear all black or too much black. That's why I wore a small pop of color, because otherwise you can be taken as too serious, as too depressing.
Yeah, it seemed kind of moody, just kind of.
Right. Well, it's formal. It's formal. But it's also mysterious. Magicians wear a lot of purple and black because purple is luxurious and black is mysterious. So it's a great.
And then purple, you mentioned too, is a sign of royalty.
Yes,
right?
Exactly. It makes you seem expensive. So magicians love it because it's like they want you to pay a lot to see their show, but they also want to be mysterious. They'll often wear black and purple.
Interesting. Now, what about brown?
Okay, so also Helen's wearing a brown suit. So this is a great color for women to wear because it's a stabilizing color. It's the most grounding color. Women are often seen as sort of being too emotional. So when they wear brown, it shows that they're loyal, dependable, and stable. So it's green and brown is a great color to wear to show that you're calm, dependable, loyal.
Fair enough. And
Like
you knew that,
Shepherd.
Helen, right?
Like a German Shepherd. When she hears the bell, she shows up every day.
When you talk about colors, are there colors that work okay to wear but not okay to have around your house? I mean, like when I think about yellow, and we talk about pops of yellow, are there occasions where it doesn't work?
Yellow in any kind of overwhelming sense isn't good. So when you have bright yellow walls, it's literally too much energy coming at you. Like it's always better as a pop,
Okay.
Yellow, like you see people have yellow bowls in their kitchen, which is like great. Or maybe they have one wall that's yellow or a pale yellow, which is sort of a way of having to be able to get the energy but not overwhelm someone.
We had, in our old house, we had kind of a golden yellow living room, and I always found it very relaxing.
Yeah.
To sit in there, and I missed that.
Golden is actually a great color. It denotes luxury and wealth, so that's why it probably felt good.
Well, I'm going to repaint. All right, always an education. Thank you very much.
You're welcome. Thanks for coming.
We were glad you were here.